Mic check 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Mic check, mic check, mic check. We welcome you live here for a late night Week 10 matchups here between the 5-4 Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars, 2-5-1. The Jaguars came off of, looking to split the series here in a much-needed way if they want to have any chance to salvage their season here with 8 games to go. Sitting there in the bottom of the AFC South and at the bottom of the AFC standings, really, next to the Cleveland Browns. And we've got 3 games here for you guys here tonight. It is the Washington Commanders and the Chiefs, the Raiders and the Titans, and of course the Colts and the Jaguars. So this will be our 3-game slate for here tonight, and we'll have 3 more games tomorrow night as well. We welcome you to the MFL if this is your first time watching with us here today, as this is a Madden simulation league. It is completely simulated. It is completely run by user teams, so trades, drafts are all made via user franchise owners. As we are underway here from Lucas Oil Stadium, the Colts will take the ball to start out the first half, and they'll settle at 26 here. And here comes the Hall of Famer back from retirement, Peyton Manning. If you're new to the league and are a little confused as to why he's back, 2,400 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions through 10 weeks. He's played very good. Jason Recker, our commissioner for the MFL, gifted each front office owner the ability to bring back one Hall of Famer back from retirement, as he will Pierce picks up a gain of 14, and it'll be a 1st and 10. Under center here, it'll be a handoff to the left. Great patience there. Picks up 6. Bill picks up 6 on his first carry. 16 rushes, 68 yards, and 3 touchdowns last week. Very reliable in the win. Shotgun formation here. Motion over to the left, back over to the right. Shotgun formation. And sends a screen, stays in bounds, picks up the 1st down. And it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 49. Under center, dropping back, throw. That one is complete and stays up. It'll be a gain of 6. Dropping back, looking, throw. That one is complete. Picks up a 1st and 10. And a flag comes down here. So it will be a 1st and 15 for him here. And that one still on his feet. Flag comes down. We'll see what the flag was. And it will be a hold, so it'll be a 1st and 25 instead. Makes it a little harder. The booze starts to rain down here. throw that one. Oh, got it. Gain of 2 sets up a, or gain of 3 sets up a 2nd and 22. Looking, throw, that one sidearm, that one complete, picks up 11. It'll be a 3rd down. Still a long ways to go, but they are inching closer to a good place to kick a field goal here. Throwing it downfield, batted away, incomplete. Kick is up and good, so it'll be a 3-0 game here for the Colts. And stand by here really quick.
Eventful contest for him throwing the football. He did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
He's got a gain of 6 there. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to the air here. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The Colts and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. He's the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. Throwing it to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Downs will go in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. Finds his man, Downs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He's dropping back to throw. complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Downs will go in motion left. Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back.
Big gain downfield. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making a 9-point advantage. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. 2nd drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 36. That's taken in by Samuel. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. Throwing it again here. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They kick the running back in motion. He fires one deep down the right side, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, You have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get it up to the 44. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 47. He's on the move. He can run it. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Throwing from the gun here. Looking right, and he finds him. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good for another.
They'll try and throw it here. Hits him on the in route. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Andre Sisco. At the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Cam Little to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Colts headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Juke the defender. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. Only took him 1 play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds the in route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Man in motion here. Here he is to throw on 2nd down. He has it at the 5.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
That's the half here in this one, all tied up thanks to that late field goal. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. Battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the 3rd. And they could take control in the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 38. On target to his man Higgins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 1st down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Setting up a throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 48, Higgins makes the catch. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing off the play fake here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. And it cost him 5 yards. They are throwing it again. He'll get this to Samuel. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Pass is caught at the 9. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Here's a throw. Hauled in by Downs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Completed over the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. And it's a nickel set from the JAX on this 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Throwing it again here. That one complete to Njoku. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Pete Werner has it. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Here's a give up the middle. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Gets out of trouble. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Pass play now. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Pass play coming here. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34. On target to Downs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
And the Colts, first down.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. They'll throw it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 11. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go. They kick the running back in motion. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trail by 6. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. The 50. Gets the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please, please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos.
Ooh, I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't have minded a little chaos. I wouldn't have minded seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And like a swarm of hornets, the coverage has been everywhere this offense has tried to throw it. So many possessions lost to interceptions, as we're being reminded of right here.
Yeah, think about it from a pure mathematical perspective. That's as many as 24 to 20, even 32 points left on the table offensively. That's enough to win a brand new football game. Kept off the board by a secondary. You call them hornets, I call them dancing like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
I love it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. He'll look to throw. Finds his man, Downs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Here's 2nd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. Throwing now. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 4th and long. They motion the slot man right. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Jaguars kneeling out the rest of this victory. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Indy.